and we've taken away opportunities. I mean, you know, you go back to the Boston Tea Party. I mean, we fought a war over taxation without representation, and we taxed the Puerto Ricans heavily. Everybody always points to the fact that they don't pay. Puerto Ricans don't pay federal income tax, but we more than make up for that here on the mainland by how much we tax Puerto Ricans for their estate tax, which are hundreds of % higher and don't have the cap that we have in the States, that up to $5 or $6 million isn't taxed. Puerto Ricans don't have that luxury. We tax in estate taxes all the way down to the smallest amounts. So it's time to take a fresh look at this.
Peter, you know what's always been so ugly about this story is the way that the right wing, the conservatives say, well, if we make them a state, all we're really doing is bring into the United States more of a welfare state, as if, you know, just making them a state, by doing that, it's going to be a bigger burden on U.S. taxpayers. Those are always the arguments that you hear the right wing talking about, but you don't hear about the other side of that story. It's almost as if the media has done such a poor job telling the story about how the U.S. has been such predators down there in Puerto Rico. Look, we know that the recent vote, even though the turnout was low, approved a measure to move forward with statehood. So where does it go now? The state said, you know, even though it was a small turnout, 23% turned out, 97% of that turnout said, yeah, we want to become a state. Where does this go now, and what is, in your take, the likelihood of that happening with this particular Congress that we have right now?
In order for Puerto Rico to become a state, there has to be a joint resolution from both